The taxi charity are fantastic, they're marvellous. I've had a ball.
A lot of people don't realise because it is a London taxi, but they seem to travel all over the country.
If I can't get transport up, I'm housebound. It creates everything for us.
It's a birthday event these men and women wouldn't miss for the world. The taxi charity for military veterans has turned 75, and at the RAF Club in London, a guest list gleaming with Second World War service arrive in familiar style. Taxi drivers giving up their time to get veterans where they need to be.
Hello, Dick. You all right?
A building now packed with history. Many inside owed so much thanks, now saying a thank you of their own. Ken was captured by Nazis while on night patrol as a teenage soldier, eventually forced on what became known as the Long March of 1,000 miles with other prisoners.
I dropped out, lay down in the snow. I would have gone to sleep and would have just frozen to death. Two guys picked me up, one talking about strawberry shortcake and the other one talking about fish and chips. And then I realised I was being a burden, and so I carried on. Those two guys saved my life, I've no doubt about it. That sort of camaraderie, where do you get it today? Unless you come to the taxi drivers. You go out with these guys, they're a band of brothers.
Mildred served with the Special Operations Executive, organising Allied agents behind enemy lines in Italy.
I would certainly love to say thank you very, very, very much indeed. It's given me the pleasure. I live by myself, and I had an invalid husband that I've never had a great deal of social life, but I've had several very important, very enjoyable days.
The charity's also organised international trips to the Netherlands, Belgium and France.
It was a marvellous organisation. So many working people gave up their time, their earnings obviously, by losing time. I can only give my thanks and thanks and thanks and thanks again and again, because it's made the world of difference. Without them, it couldn't have gone.
They are marvellous. They care for veterans. They look after the veterans. The last 6 years of my life have been just a ball. It's been riveting. The people I've met, the places I've been to, and they've changed my life, that's for sure. I mean, you know, I'm an old lady, and to have all this excitement at this age is probably not good for me. However, I'm here and I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Hard to pin down even today. We asked what makes some of these drivers volunteer.
But it's just paying it forward, really, for the veterans and back to them. You know, they're the ones that served for us in our country for our freedom, so I think it's the least we could do.
I know that I'm really lucky to have met each and every one of them now, so it's just, I always say I've got my special cargo on board.
What's the chat like in the back? It must be super special hearing these stories.
Yeah, well, one of the guys, George, he's 99, he's going to be 100 in October, so we were just talking about how old he was really, and he was just explaining what he'd done in the war. I think everyone needs to meet him and sort of just be educated.
Given the age of the veterans, international trips are more difficult now, but they've still come out in force to say thank you for their fare-free journeys and all those still to come.
I've got my medal. The guys have got their medals, so, but no, they love us and we love them, so it's good.
Once I met a partner, wish me luck.
Tom Sables, Forces News, London.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.